feel changed for the defense against Oklahoma?
Communication. I feel like our communication was probably the best it's been in a while. So just being able to communicate, all of us on the same page is always good for being a defense and being in the right places. But like I said, communication.
Why was it the best it's been in a while?
Just being able to talk on the field. I mean, give and receive the information being given. Taking what we learned in the classroom, on the field, practice field, to the field. So, yeah.
What's the vibe like on the team? Obviously, one of the goals you guys had set out to accomplish probably won't happen, but talk about moving forward and how you guys are feeling right now.
Yeah, I think it's an understanding that, we're blessed to be able to come out here and play, like every day take advantage of, the opportunity of playing for Tennessee. And I feel like as a group, the vibe, like that's the vibe. Like we get to play the game that we all grew up playing, and definitely anxious to get back on that field. But we're taking this week to really focus on ourselves and the details.
As opposing offenses adjust to your game plan throughout the game, they start to get clicking in the third, fourth quarter. How do you feel like your team does in adapting to their changes on the field?
Yeah, I mean that's what football is all about. Honestly, I mean it's a big chess game. Being able to adjust to the things that offense can give you, and vice versa. So I feel like we've, especially speaking on last game, we did a good job, adjusting to certain things, but obviously we can get better in all aspects of that.
What's it been like playing with Colton and how he's sort of helped you guys on defense?
Yeah, he's a fun guy to be around. Like I feel like as a unit, we're extremely close. So being able to be on the field with a playmaker like that can go out there and hold his own, not only hold his own, but make plays. I mean that's something awesome to be part of.
How important has he been that without Jermai, with Ricky getting hurt early? How important has he been?
Yeah, he's like kind of what I touched on. Like he's a great player. He's a great player and even better person. So it's fun to be around. Where I feel like we all like lean on each other. To be ourselves when it comes to being on the field and outside the field and yeah.
Jalen, your story's kind of getting more common across college football. A guy that started his career somewhere and then ended it somewhere else. What do you feel like your connection's going to be to this place?
Yeah,
10, 15 years from now.
Yeah, I love this place. Like it's been a blessing to be able to come here and honestly just have the I guess story that my college career. Like starting somewhere else, then coming here and kind of proving myself, here. And I feel like it's definitely been a fun experience and fun time here.
You think guys like you who have a little maturity under their belt, who go through it a second time, kind of and make a choice for the different reasons that they did when they were 18, maybe appreciate that second stop a little more?
Yeah. It's. I feel like just being able to play football, just in general, like when it comes to the transfer portal, it can go multiple different ways, but I was blessed enough to be able to land here and blessed enough to be able to go out in that field and make plays, and yes, it's been fun.
Jalen, with the portal coming up and playoffs being a long shot, how confident are you that this team will continue to approach each day with the right mindset, especially with two big rivalry games to end the year?
Yeah, no, I'm very confident. I feel like the mindset that we have is it's a day by day mindset. Attacking the day that we have. We have practice today, attacking that practice, attacking tomorrow's practice when that comes, meetings, and I feel like week by week that's really our mindset. Just keeping the main thing, and focusing on what we need to focus on.
All right, thanks, Jalen.
Thank you, Jalen.
Thank you, Jalen.